I was even looking for some lipstick. So
Okay.
I talked to you guys. I put on some earrings. This must have been the first earrings I had on, and since this stuff started. And I have 10 tubes of lipstick. I couldn't find one.
Okay, how are you?
Good.
How was class?
Listen, I need somebody to rub me down after them classes. I could barely walk again.
Griot Circle, we provide advocacy and support for LGBTQ older adults. Even today, a lot of seniors who identify as LGBTQ, they may go to a senior center and feel ostracized, or they may go to a senior center and have to go back into the closet based on how they identify. And for us, we created an affirming space where you don't have to go back in the closet, you can be who you are, but also we tailor a lot of our programming which centers around African-American experiences.
They kind of saved my life. When I didn't have anything else to do and my situation changed, they were a savior for me. And I really loved them for that. I really did. And I appreciate that we have somewhere like Griot for elderly people, my age and stuff. It's just perfect for us. I say maybe 4 days into it, all of a sudden I stopped eating and I lost a lot of weight. I just couldn't eat, because like I'm here alone. I went out and filled my freezer up and stuff like that, but I couldn't eat. And one day I was laying in the bed and I looked at my leg. It was just nothing but skin. And that fast, because I must have didn't eat for a week. And I talked to a member. I'm going to just mention her first name, Mary. She said, Doretha, go to the store and get stuff that you like to eat. I got ice cream and sodas and cookies and everything. Do you know that gave me an appetite, and I started eating again. It's good to have people to come to. It's good looking in your face. It's good that I can call somebody. I don't have a lot of friends. I never did. But now I feel like I have sisters and brothers and family.
Maybe for a non-LGBT individual, a senior, they may have extended family, immediate family and extended family. They may live in a home with their sons, their daughters, or family members. Those seniors who identify as LGBTQ, they don't have that. That is sometimes just them. In fact, we have members where they've expressed that it feels like a prison within their own home because they have nobody to speak to, nobody to engage with, and this fear of going outside. So that is definitely something that is rising with our community.
I'm just thinking about a time in our not so recent history when we were looking at LGBTQ people and isolating from them, and the way that the first wave of AIDS hit the community and the ripple effects that have continued after, and thinking about the isolation then and the stigma that was attached, and now having to separate and people being immunocompromised, all of the ways that we're separating right now. And I wonder if our senior population that you work with every day has some of those hard-won lessons in the back of their mind.
Oh yeah, definitely. And in particular, we work with HIV individuals over 60, and for the what I hear from them is that this is such a reminder of the stigma that happened when HIV/AIDS first came. The stigma of the body reactions that people experience when somebody knew about their status, the fear of even discussing that you had, HIV/AIDS, where nowadays the fear of people admitting that, hey, I had corona. A lot of our older adults, especially those who've been living with HIV, they've expressed that they've lived this battle before, that they've been through this war. So it's so not only familiar, but it's a battleground that they've already walked across. And, and with that, I think they may have a stronger resilience.
What is it gonna look like at Griot Circle on the other side of this, when our seniors get together and have community again and are able to share a meal and conversation and be with each other? How do you think things are going to change?
I know, first of all, we're going to have a party. We're going to have a big party. We are going to get together and celebrate. We're going to have a potluck with all kinds of food. So that's going to be our first day.
And we're going to be out partying and boogieing down, and I'm going to have on my gloves and my mask and my dress-up clothes, and I'm going to be hanging in there, but I'm going to have on my mask and my gloves.
As people of color, you know, we hold fast to resiliency of the hardship we experienced in the past. And I know we'll get through this, but the only way we'll get through this is together. But with the spirit of our ancestors guiding us, I know we'll make it.